everyone, it's Lisa here and welcome back to the Crafty Maven Getaway channel and welcome to Art Party Friday. So if you take a look at the inspiration sheet or inspiration piece, which is going to be right here as I am making this motion because it's going to come up in this beautiful little section right here. I freaking loved all the bright colors and the hint of the black. It just really spoke with me. I love playing with bright colors, and black I feel like always kind of brings everything out. And let's just kind of talk about the animal or the elephant in the room, so to speak. I cut my finger really bad cutting peppers for supper. So if this thing is bothering you, I'm sorry, but this is the only way I will saran wrap over top of my bandage here. This is the only way I can do anything is I cut it really bad. So I just want to make sure it doesn't get infected. So I have saran wrap over top of my bandage as well as washi tape, because washi tape is like the crafter's electrical tape. So there you go. So anyway, when I was looking at the inspiration piece, the one thing was that deer picture in that middle, and I was like, oh my goodness, it totally needed to happen that way. Can you guys see this? Okay, so this is the Donna Downey deer in the headlight stencil. It's brand new. Never used it before. How long ago have I had it? Oh, probably a good long while. So it's brand new but old. So what I'm going to do is I am actually going to use this as part of the inspiration, because that deer that was on that picture, it just spoke to me. It just had to happen. So of course, what are we always going to start off with? Just because this is a brand new spread and I know I'm going to be using paint, so I'm going to put some gesso on this. And this is my trusty little wash bin, and do you see how dirty that water is? Am I going to change it? Probably not. So let's just pretend it's clean water, and let's just get going. I'm going to throw some gesso on here, get it on, paint it on, however I need to, as well as dry it, and then I'll be back. And it looks like I'm going to get a little bit of fun brown in there. So that's going to be awesome. So sit tight. Let's get into this. Okay, so I am back and this is all gessoed, and I just have this piece of palette paper out here. This is just to put stuff down on. You could use like a styrofoam plate, or even like I have parchment paper on the side. You could use parchment paper. So I'm just going to put some black paint. This is all dried paint, but no point in throwing out the palette, right? So I'm going to grab a palette knife actually. I just had it here like literally 2 seconds ago. Yep, and it's gone. So, oh, there it is. There, nope, that's not it. Okay, we're gonna use this one. It's not my favorite palette knife, but that's okay. So we're just going to actually just palette knife this black paint on. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, yes. Okay, my gut said stop, so I stopped, but it was really hard because, oh, that is beautiful. I'm going to dry that. I'll be right back. Okay, so I have this all dried, and right now over here to the side, I have some titanium white paint, as well as this is a round tip brush. It is a number 8. I think it's supposed to be a water brush. Oops. It's not anymore. So I actually was on Pinterest and I found a quote. Now my idea is to write this quote in here. Now with the white paint, You got to think wherever it's black, it's going to show up, and wherever it's white, it probably isn't. It's going to kind of be hidden in here. So my hope is that maybe when we get to coloring the rest of this, that it might kind of peek through. You might just kind of get that subtle hint of what it's actually saying in here. I don't know if it's going to happen. I have no idea. And I kind of like the fact that it may or may not show. So, and in that inspiration piece, the brush scripts were kind of like imperfect. It looked like it was like with a dry brush, and that, you know, some of it got like kind of like faded out or stuff like that. So it kind of was like imperfect. Now, I don't have the best handwriting in the world, and that's kind of why I'm glad that some of this is going to get hidden, I hope. So, I did find a quote on Pinterest, and it really resonated with me. So when you guys pick your quote, make sure it's something that kind of, you know, resonates with yourself, because then I feel like your art journal definitely means a lot more to you. Like, this is your book. You know, I want you to take any little piece that you can from it and, you know, adapt it, make it you, make it your own. So the quote I picked says, sometimes the best thing you can do is not think, not wonder, not imagine, not obsess. Just breathe and have faith that everything will work out for the best. And I think those are words of wisdom to myself. Sometimes I overthink, you know, what do I want to do on the art journal page rather than just let it happen. Or even in life, I always like overthink things or over wonder about what's going to happen, or, you know, just obsess about little things. And it's just my personality, and it's just certain things that I need to get over. So this is a message to myself. So I hope when you guys do your art journal page that it's something that resonates with yourself. So I, again, don't have the best handwriting, so I'm just going to fast forward through this, and I'm going to get it over and done with, because hopefully it doesn't look that bad. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, you guys, how does those colors not completely make you happy? So this is High Flow Golden Fluorescent Pink, and then the Golden Fluid Acrylic Quinacridone Magenta. So I just kind of felt like the fluorescent pink would be too much. So I thought maybe to balance it, I could kind of just add the Quinacridone Magenta just to kind of tone down wherever I need it to. So I'm not sure what's going to happen, but let me tell you, that right there just makes me so happy. So are you ready? Oh my God, look at that. Oh, that is just freaking amazing. Okay, let's add a little Quinacridone Magenta. Let's see what happens with this. Okay, I seriously debated about this. I'm like, what if in the inspiration piece there is yellow? It's not like a neon yellow, but what happens if I add neon yellow and then this is cadmium yellow? Now, again, this is kind of like just to create that depth, just like I did here with the magenta and then the fluorescent pink. It just kind of creates depth rather than it being flat color. So what if I add the fluorescent yellow? I am so scared, you guys. Oh, but I think it's gonna be awesome. Okay, so let's just see. I can always wipe it back right away. Oh no, I have to leave that. Oh, look at that, where it crossed over and it made orange. That's so pretty. Okay, some of you might be going, that is a hot mess. And you know what? It is, but I freaking love it. Oh my God. I think this is like the best thing I've done in months. Oh, this just makes my heart skip. Like, it makes my heart really pound. It just gets so exciting. So I have no idea what I'm going to do next, but I'm telling you, this is the start of freaking something awesome. So I gotta dry this. While I'm drying that, I'm going to cut my little deer out and see kind of what I want to do with him. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, I have no idea how this next step is gonna go, and cross your fingers this doesn't get jacked up. I kept thinking, I'm like, I want that deer roughly right in here. And I want him to be teal just like it is in the picture. But how do I get it dimensional without losing that color intensity? Because if I mix my paint with modeling paste, it's going to dull down that color. And I want it to be bright and vibrant. So this is a crapshoot. This is a complete and utter crapshoot. It might not turn out. So this is high solid gel. Now it's going to keep the color intensity and it's going to be thick, but I'm not sure how it's going to be. I don't know how to explain that. I'm so scared. I've never done this before. So I have teal and I think I'm going to mix it in with, okay, so I have the fluorescent blue and the teal, and I just want to maybe add the ever so slight hint of this to kind of make it stand, like get a little brighter. I don't want the teal to get a little lost, and this might help bring that color back up. So like I said, this is a crapshoot. The thing with the high solid gel is I wish I had the glossy. I don't. I have the matte. So it could be a little frosted. I don't know. This, like I said, this is a crapshoot. So I'm gonna put however much I think I need, maybe like that, in my little paper plate. I'm gonna put like, I don't know, like that. It's gonna look dull when I put it, like when I mix it up, but it's gonna dry that color or whatever color I make. So again, just a little bit of that blue just to brighten it up. Okay, and then mix away, and I don't know, you guys, I might have to add some modeling paste to it just to kind of get it, you know, where it's not, you know, separating, or thick enough that I could put through this stencil. So this is a really nice color. Actually, it's really, really close to the color that's on that inspiration sheet. And I don't know. I'm so scared, you guys. Okay, let's just try. Kind of get my stencil where I kind of want it to be. I think roughly right in, let's go right there. Let's go right there. Okay. Okay, number one thing, we're gonna go wash this off, and I'm gonna be right back, but wow, love it. Okay, so this is still drying. It's pretty close. I'll probably leave it overnight. But I thought I would just take a little bit more of the white titanium, or titanium white, hello, and just kind of just add a little here and there. That's just gonna kind of bring some of that brightness just back a little bit. And just see where that goes. Okay, I think I'm done. I felt like I needed something for him to stand on. He felt like he was floating a little bit. I probably am gonna go around him and shade him in a little bit. Maybe not. But I thought I would go back in and redo my quote right here, just so that it's kind of feeling a little sparse right here. Again, I'm gonna write it messy, so you're not gonna be able to read it anyway. This is a fine liner, and I have some airbrush medium as well as some carbon black paint, and it's just kind of like a 50-50 mix. I actually put a little bit more of the black paint in it versus, so it's probably more like a 70-30-ish mix. So I'm gonna rewrite this quote super messy right in here. I'm gonna kind of bring it towards him a little bit. So again, I'm just gonna write it. I already told you guys what it said, so yeah, I'll be right back. Oh my god, you guys. I freaking cannot believe this was inside me. I love bright colors. I did a little bit of experimentation. I have not created a freaking amazing art journal page in a long time. This is just unbelievable. I cannot believe it. So I hope you guys, I'm gonna leave the deer the way it is. I like him. I like the fact that there's white behind him here. It kind of looks like he's kind of coming through something, like a mass that's there, and it's like he's coming through. I freaking just love it. So this is gonna sit off to the side. It's gonna dry. But can I tell you how much fun I had making this? Like, seriously, my heart is just racing. But anyway, it's awesome. So I hope you guys give it a try. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to check out my channel below. I am going to write a blog post. Yes, you heard it here. A blog post over at thepinkcamera.com, and I will tell you all the stuff that I used. I cannot wait for you guys to see. Don't forget to check out all the information for the Crafty Maven Getaway all the way down here, and as well as all their links. And stay tuned tomorrow for the Saturday video. And happy crafting. See you guys.